With the 15th Amendment ratification in 1970, what did African Americans gain in the United States? A. Desegregation, B. Freedom from slavery, C. Voting rights, or D. Right to citizenship? You have 10 seconds to answer. Your answer is C. Voting rights. The 15th Amendment, granting African American men the right to vote, was formally adopted in the United States Constitution on March 30th, 1870. Passed by Congress the year before, the amendment reads, "The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude." Despite the amendment, by the late 1870s, various discriminatory practices were used to prevent African Americans from exercising their right to vote, especially in the South.
Good morning, Eagle Nation News. I'm Ben Fine.
And I'm Mackenzie Hamilton.
Theater's newest production includes a lot of interesting costumes. Brady Powers has more.
What's up, Eagle Nation? It's Brady Powers here in front of the theater classroom. Let's go take a look inside.
We're really busy right now. We just got finished with Little Shop, and UIL's approaching in like 2 weeks. And then we have the children's show, so it's kind of crazy, but it's good.
So I hear when the shows are coming up, y'all stay really busy for a couple weeks, and then right after the show, it's like a dead week where y'all can just relax, and the show's over, and just have time to chill. And then another show comes up, and you do the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, we sort of missed having a dead week this time because there's so much going on right now. But yeah, it's always good to have a little break.
So guys, what are y'all doing here?
We're looking for costumes for the children's show because the costuming classes are responsible for costuming the children's show.
So I hear a lot of the theater kids just really chill in this classroom. No wonder why. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a pretty great room to be in.
Children's show coming up. What is it like? How old are they?
All the actors are going to be from the theater 2, 3, and 4 classes, and they're putting on the production for all of the second graders in the district.
What else do you do in this class?
We basically have assignments for all of the productions, so when Paganini was around, we had to make skirts and hats and tops for the actors.
Is it something you want to do in the future?
I definitely want to go into theater arts. I'm not sure if I want to go into acting or tech theater, but definitely something to do with theater.
Teachers are an important part of every student's day, but many students are unaware of their teacher's life outside of school. Abner Murillo and Cade Prendergast take a deeper look into Mr. Floyd's life.
I went to Faith Academy, which was a boarding school for missionary kids in the Philippines, and then I went to Briarcrest High School in Memphis, Tennessee. The one in the Philippines was kind of rough. It was small. Most of the kids had been there around each other since kindergarten, and I came in for the last part of junior high, and I didn't quite fit in with everybody. And then when I got back to the States, my senior year was kind of rough because I'd been playing sports and such in high school, but the policy here at the school, since it was a private school, was you had to be there at least 1 year before you could participate in any kind of sports. Being in Asia and then coming here to the United States, there's a whole different, a different viewpoint of sports. Our big sports were basketball, volleyball, and soccer. And I played soccer and volleyball. I was the first freshman to ever make the varsity soccer team and start. There was a lot of great music going on at the time. This was the era that the disco was going on, so all of that kind of stuff. With the Bee Gees. I also liked the Leonard Skinnards, Chicago. Those were kind of the groups. Rocky came out. And so the big thing was to go to that multiple times. And I don't even know how many times I went to see that. And I had a big poster in my room of Balboa and Adrian. Life was embarrassing at that time. From starting out as a freshman, I was just right under 5 foot tall. And my sophomore year, I was already over 6 foot. And having parents as poor missionaries, I had a lot of high waters. I would get in lots of trouble. In fact, for a period of time, one of the teachers would not let me have my desk in the classroom. She actually put it out in the hall. I was one of the top of my class. I didn't know I wanted to be a teacher till only about maybe 7 years ago. I was going to be a doctor. And I loved science, and I was good in science and math. That was what I was pursuing.
Jordan Oliver and Mackenzie Hewitt are two young standouts on the regional semifinalist Lady Eagles basketball team. They are here to talk more about their historic playoff run. Guys, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
So, Lady Eagles basketball isn't a team that has always, made deep playoff runs. I think that's fair to say. So, what's it like, finally breaking past the first and second rounds to make a deep playoff run?
Well, we try not to think about it like that. We take it each game one at a time. And it is nice to know that our hard work all through the year is paying off, but every game is important to us. It's not necessarily about the history, but every game.
And you both are underclassmen on the team, both starters, leaders. How do you deal with the pressure of being on such a successful team?
We just kind of just take it day by day. We don't really think about all the pressure and all the success that we're having. We just play one way and how we know how to play.
And Jordan, you're actually playing middle school basketball this year, so you're going to playing middle school basketball to fourth round of the playoffs in high school. Kind of tell me about the transition that you had to make.
The girls were very open arms to it. They just kind of welcomed me in like I was family. And, we only have one senior this year, Sky. So she's very motivating, and she tells me a lot, and she keeps me going throughout the year.
And the matchup tonight, who are you guys playing?
Mansfield Summit.
And kind of tell me a little bit about that. You guys think you can win?
Yes.
I mean, they're long and athletic, but I think we have a lot to offer, and we're going to outpace them by how we play.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank
Good
you
luck
for having
tonight.
us.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
there.
Good luck.
Let's kick it to Brady Powers with sports.
Good morning, I'm Brady Powers, and I'm everywhere. Garcia is currently sweating on the baseball field instead of sweating in the E&N studio, so I had to take his place. At least he's sweating somewhere where it's socially acceptable. Big game tonight for girls varsity basketball at Curtis Caldwell Center in Garland at 6 o'clock. Make sure to show out and come support your girls as we dab on them and advance to regional finals. All right, let's talk soccer. Boys are playing tonight at Wiley East at 7:30 with a high of 63 degrees, and that's not a green screen. My bad. Girls soccer plays at home tonight at 7:15. If they win, they put themselves in a spot to clinch the district title. That's it for Eagle Nation Sports. I'm Brady Powers, and I bring the sports information. Back to y'all at the couch.
Cutter Nielsen will be back with your daily bullet after this short commercial break.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We gonna rock around the clock tonight. 12 o'clock, strike 12. We gonna be hot. We be hard to wear that rock strike one. We gonna rock around the clock tonight. We gonna rock to the road little light. We gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Guess what, everyone? I felt bored. I wasn't going to come to school today. Then I remembered my 2 rules in this school: to have salon quality hair and read the news. If you understand that reference, then more than likely, I don't dislike you. Also, I promised you on Wednesday that you'd see me doing the bullet today. And when Cutter Gordon Nielsen makes a promise, he follows through, most of the time. All right, now for the exciting stuff. Really for Life Luminaries can be purchased for $10 from a Stuco representative who visits specifically the Trip on the Couch, aka Mackenzie. She does talk or get, or she does talk, or you can get them from me. Also go to the Patreon website and find the relay signups. To donate. Okay, Sadie's is tomorrow if you haven't asked a guy yet, and you quite possibly might. Get them. Well, that's all I have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Cutter Nielsen.
That's all for our show today. I'm Ben Fine.
And I'm Mackenzie Hamilton.
Make sure you stay on for Mr. Wright's special announcements. Live long and prosper.